So, anyway, Dwight Howard's hurt, but he can still play, so that's good. People I like to get rid of in general are people who are unhappy because they will drag down your team like freaking rock. So I like to get rid of them as soon as possible. Cayman, yeah, you're getting me on. Excuse me, I'm just gonna edit that out. All right, so let's see. I could get a first round pick from the Bucks, which is totally what I want to do. Ooh, Spencer Hawes. He's like the poor man's version of Kevin Love. And I would just need to give up my prospect. No, I'm not doing that. I don't care, like, about anything. Just not doing that deal. The Kings, I could get the Kings first round pick. I could get O.J. Mayo. But the real thing I'm trying to do here is just get rid of Kamen because he's not happy, and this is probably the best deal. I haven't really needed him in general. I mean, he was good, but if he's not happy, and I'm not going to start him just because I'm not. And let's see if I can get anything for Delonte West because he's really not better than any of the two players I got right there. Michael Gilchrist. Oof. I don't want to give up the first round pick of the Magic, but I know Gilchrist is going to be a great player eventually. But re-signing him is going to be annoying. I know that much. I'm not going to take the Heat's first round pick. Matt Barnes. That's not the guy I'm worried about. Harrison Barnes is the guy that you should always look at because he will become a great player. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Because I've like I said, I've done a franchise like this, fantasy, but I've done it before. And Harrison Barnes becomes a really fantastic player in the future. So it's between the Hornets and the Kings. Now I'm going to look at the Kings real quick because, yeah, that figures. DeMarcus Cousins, who signed for 6 years, is amazing. Tyreek Evans and Robinson. And then they got Thornton, Isaiah Thomas, and the rest of these guys. But I do believe, all right, if I could just get next year's pick 2, they want the Bucks. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, so that's done. I'm just going to check the free agency real quick. So if you didn't notice what I just did there, I just turned a free agent that I picked up off the street and turned him into a first-round draft pick for next year, or actually for this year. So that's usually what I try and do. I try and turn deals like that. And as you see, everyone else is pretty much happy. I'm going to try and get a power forward, if I can, who's not worse. Meta World Peace is on the... yeah, no thanks, Meta. Villanueva. Nah. Face is kind of ugly. But, yeah. I'm happy with this lineup and everything. Steven Jackson's gotten used to being a 6-man. Everyone else is happy just being whatever. Freeland's the only one who's pissed off. And honestly, I could give a damn. Because worst case scenario, I just put Meyer in as power forward. Let me check. His rebounding's okay considering, and his post defense is okay. It's nothing like substantial, but I expect him to become good later in his career. He's undecided, which means I gotta worry about that. I'm gonna go to this and look for that. Yeah, okay. Let me look at this. He's undecided at the contract signing deadline. Like, I can't do that. I re-sign him. I gotta make a commitment to him. I suppose. I'll give him the player option and make him sign for not that much, which is good because I definitely want that. He's also going to be more appealing in trades if he's signed for a long-term deal, so that's definitely something good to do. And And that's the only person I was able to re-sign since everyone else is undecided or they're just not willing to. So we just lost a couple games, but now Dwight's up to full strength again. So let's do that. Damon Green, unable to play. I'll just let the computer do that because there's really no point. He's a role player, so it's not going to hurt me. Just let the computer adjust that all there. So from what I've gathered, I still can't beat the Heat, which is bad because I'm in the Eastern Conference, and if I can't beat them, I'm in trouble. So I've improved my record by 20 wins in 1 year. So that's really good accomplishment right there. But I was able to play a rookie for a long time. I finished season with the best division record, so I tied with the 76ers. Wow, the Knicks really fell off. Shit. I got one player to the All-Star. I got Coach the Rookie of the Year, which is obvious who that is. And I got Coach of the Year. So Wade Stinson, who is the point guard I drafted first pick overall. So it was definitely worth it trading up in the draft. So Anthony Davis gets... Derrick Rose again gets most valuable player. Wade Stinson. Jordan Crawford gets 6th man of the year. Anthony Davis with defense player. Blah, blah. And I get Coach of the Year, which is awesome because... definitely worth it. So again, if you want to look through this, I'm going to scroll through it real quick. And now I'm going to get started. So this is the first year I'm in the playoffs. I don't really expect much. Okay, so I won another game here. And I won another game. So DeMar DeRozan breaks his finger. That's probably going to cost me. He'll be able to play through it? Hello? Okay. You're a man. I'm sorry. But I can't let you do that. I'm probably going to let him play as much as I can. If it's up to the computer, they're not going to let them play at all. But I believe in this man because he was able to get us through a lot. He was able to get us to the best record in the division. That's past a lot of people. Oh, wow. You're Oak Hill High School? Oh, yeah, that was before you had to go to college to get drafted. There's no point changing him. So, yeah, like I said, if it's up to them... Oh, wow. They're giving him 8 minutes. Wow. Okay. He's better than him, so I'm going to switch those out. And he's better than him, too. Well, no, he's not right now. Let's see. Let's give him these minutes. And I'll give him the 13 minutes back. Because he's better than him at this point. And looks like that's done. So let's go. Alright, so this is a decisive game, but I don't like to watch these just because there's no point. Because I don't really see the point. So I know I'm going to win or not. If it goes to Game 7, I will sim it, but it didn't. So, yeah. So I'm going to just sim the rounds. You can take a guess at who you think is going to win here. There you go. So obviously the Heat won that. So it's going to be Derrick Rose versus LeBron and the rest of them. I really don't anticipate me going this far. I hope I do. In Season 2, it would be nice to get that far. I get demolished there. Let's see. We won there. Nice. Beat them by a pretty large margin. Won again. Won again. And we win. We actually make it. But now we got to go up against LeBron James. Actually, let me see. Do we have to go up against LeBron James? LeBron James, D. Wade, Chris Bosh, an improved Mario Chalmers, and apparently this guy is pretty good. Kenyon Martin, Ray Allen's still around, just dishing out threes apparently. No, he's not. He only made 1 3 that entire game. But enough about that. It's the Thunder, and now, wow, the Nuggets made it that far. They made it that far. Wow. with Wilson Chandler, Randolph, Ty Lawson, Andre Iguodala obviously was a big factor in that. But so was Wilson Chandler. Wow. Excuse me for doubting you. No wonder they got rid of Gallo. Anyway, let's check this out. We beat the Heat by 4. Damn! And then we get beat by a whole fuck ton. Well, this is one of those decisive games, so this is where you could just click the annotation I'm going to put. Alright, if you didn't click the annotation, you just missed me getting destroyed. Not really destroyed, but it wasn't really a good game. Kyle Lowry had a horrendous game. He missed like over 2/3 of his shots. Stinson had a pretty decent game, which gives me hope for the future. Dwight had a double-double, but it wasn't enough to help his team. Everybody kind of contributed equally, which is kind of what I want in a team, but at the same time, not good. Kyle Lowry only hit one of his 3-pointers out of 5. Well, I turned off my TV by mistake, so that's great. But anyway, I'm just going to sim the rest of this. And since I could see on my, sim the playoffs. So the Thunder have won the championship, and guess who is the MVP? Kevin Durant. So here are the players that are going to be retiring: Derek Fisher, Earl Watson, Shane Battier, Steve Nash, Antoine Jameson, Jameer O'Neal, blah blah blah, Chauncey Billups. So that's great. Alvin Gentry and Rick Edelman are also going to retire. And to the Hall of Fame is Steve Nash for obvious reasons, averaging 8.6 assists a game. So that's done. So season 2 is over. We lose again. Still have 9 championships to go. So until next time.